sanctions development first. The use of unilateral sanctions has been expanding dramatically during the past few years, causing negative impact on human rights not only in sanctioned countries, but also across the border to the neighboring countries, in the regions, in other parts of the world, quite often in the far away regions, and even in sanctioning countries themselves. The harm produced by the imposition of unilateral sanctions extends to human rights of various groups, of specific individuals, groups of individuals, and sometimes entire populations, usually affecting the most vulnerable groups such as children, women, persons with disability, or elderly population. The sanctioning states are currently using different means of enforcement of unilateral sanctions, including secondary sanctions, civil, criminal, and administrative penalties for circumvention of sanctions regime. The multiplicity and uncertainty of sanctions regimes, the higher risk of penalties for their circumvention, reputational risks, and uncertain and contradictory interpretation result in the growing de-risking policy and over-compliance by states, businesses, individuals, and unfortunately even the UN institutions. That is why measuring the impact of unilateral sanctions on human rights is essential to alleviate this situation for all affected individuals. I have to admit that today the efforts to monitor negative impact